Hello everybody, it's Tonebinder again. I apologize for the short delay in between these pieces of content, but I've been preparing for a somewhat large event today, which I'll be talking about in a minute. But as usual, I'm going to be posting the link to this stream in all the usual places, and then I'll get to talking about what I'm going to be working on in this stream. It should be fairly obvious from the title what I'm going to be working on, but just in case, I have a few things I have prepared here to say. Just got to post the link out. Alright. And I guess I'll put it in Good of the Company, but not in the announcements, because I won't be doing Good of the Company related stuff today. This is going to be an entirely different sort of thing. Only ever done it one time, so I'm going to be interested in seeing how this goes. Alright, well, I've posted it in all the usual places. Let me make sure that everything's working here. I posted visible. Oh, there's the link. Let me get the chat opened up, and I should now be ready to start talking about what this is going to be. So in this stream, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be working on making a campaign in Ancient Warfare 3 over the length of one stream, which should be, again, as with last time when I did it with just a map, it should be about 3 hours. So this is obviously a lot more work to do in just a short period of time, and I just barely managed to get that map done in the course of 3 hours. So this is going to be a somewhat challenging challenge, and the way I am intending to tackle this challenge is I'm going to allow myself to use prefabs when creating this campaign, but I don't have too many prefabs, so it will not make a huge difference, but I am going to allow that for this challenge, and it'll show you the power of prefabs as well. I think it'll be just as tense as last time. I think I'm going to go for a 3 or 4 level campaign, and making it in 3 hours is going to be interesting. So as you can see here, I have a hammer ready because I'm getting ready to construct things. I'm at the beach house again today. So I have my hammer ready. I've made a few updates to the beach house. I've added back the food and drink from last time, and now I have a few books. Those are the main changes to the beach house today. Welcome to the stream, Otis. As you can tell from the title, 1 hour to make a campaign today. Sorry, 3 hours to make a campaign. The final changes to the beach house. I now have a car, and I'm going to use this to leave the map and go into my campaign building adventure. So if you want to scroll back during the stream and check out the finer details of this challenge, Otis, feel free to do that. But I'm going to walk up to the car, leaving the beach house. All right. So now the real challenge begins. And I'll start the timer as soon as I open up another blank map. So the first thing I'll do is return to the main menu and open up a new blank map. No one's viewing at the moment, but it should be fine because it'll be in video form as well. I think for this first map I'm going to go for size large. And now let me pull up a timer. I'll give myself about 3 hours. I mean, I'm only restricted by how much time I have to stream, but I'll do the 3 hours and see how that goes. All right, the timer is rolling right now. So the concept that I have in mind for this campaign is that you're in a group of like special forces soldiers, and you're hunting a mysterious individual or entity or something like that. It'll be that like that. You're hunting something. Okay, and so I have a large number, as you can see here, of prefab, which I'm going to make use of in this campaign. The goal here is going to be to reduce the amount of time spent building the campaign so I can have a greater amount of time on scripting it. Alright, so first thing I'll do is the basic path of this campaign is going to follow the soldiers going through this journey, and it's going to start out normal and then get increasingly weirder as time goes on. So we'll start out in this military encampment, and I'll make a road lead from the encampment, and maybe they'll go up into a mysterious house. I think I'll do it that way. Size will go up, speed will go up. Yeah. And we'll just have the road kind of wind up like this. Does not have to be perfect. This is just the rough version, using the terrain painting tool. Yeah, so let's have it kind of wind up, because this will be where the hill is located, so let's have it kind of wind up like this. Something like that, I think, will do for the path of the first map, because they aren't going to be in the house until the second map. So first thing I'll do here is raise the hill up the way that it should be raised. It definitely wants to look like an ominous, imposing mansion in the distance. That's I think the appearance that I'm going for this building. I'm just going to be building this hill, and I'm just on the plains biome for now, but I will be changing it to a more tonally appropriate setting at some point in the near future. Yeah, some very mysterious mansion on a hill here. Okay. Alright. Again, this is just starting out very rough. This campaign will be uploaded onto the workshop. I'm going to try and make a playable product here, but the goal being in as little time as possible. This sort of speed building campaign, the goal is to improve my skills on when I'm making a regular campaign, to sort of hone a process down. Let's increase the speed. And I really have no idea what I'm doing beyond the very basic story description that I gave earlier, which is that Special Forces group investigating a mysterious house, looking for some entity or person. It could even be full-blown horror for this genre, but I was thinking of adding some action. I don't really know right now. Let's up the speed even more. Got no time to waste. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Isaac. Alright, we need a flat area. Set height to like 15. That's a bit too low. 20 maybe? 22. 24. This is about what I want. Alright, let's just flatten out this area here. Okay, yeah. Something very basic like that for the mansion's location. I'll put out this area too, because I will be extending up this back area, but for now I'll flatten it. Bring down this radius like that. We're going to have this, it's going to appear like there's multiple layers of hills behind the mansion, even though it's just going to be one. It's very close to the edge of the map, so let's bring this up. And then this will go a little bit slower in front. And yeah, that seems like it'll end up working okay. Just gonna get a really basic sculpt out this area here. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work for now. It doesn't, like I said, just kind of a rough product for now. There should be something behind the military base, so it's not just the end of the map. I'll think about that. I might have worked myself into a corner there. Could just be a tank of some kind. And then we'll put some dense trees there as well. But yeah, we'll have some guy there, and he's saying, "Why can't the tank fit through?" For some kind of humor there. And this is obviously a long walk, so the players won't be at the mansion yet. All right, so now I have to figure out how to populate this map. I think I want to have it be a scary forest. Okay, and we're gonna want to get rid of the trees and all that other stuff when we're on the road. Well, we can keep the grass, but let's get rid of the rocks. So this will get rid of the grass and rocks on this road. Alright. So I think we're going to have this group, they're going to walk up here. This is just mostly to build the ambience, this section right here, what I can have selected. This part up to the bend. And the bend, there'll be like some kind of country house or something that they're going to take a brief rest stop at. Oh, somebody just said they can't see the stream, so I'm going to send them a link. Do not want to waste much time, but I just will quickly paste it in. Alright, there you go. So yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be building the ambience. I'm already too stressed. It's not even been an hour. Slow it down here. So this is going to be to build the ambience of the campaign. And this will be a little country house where they'll take a break and things will get creepier. And then there'll be maybe some ambushes going up along this way, or some kind of encounters on the final stretch of road. You can use Halloween tree, 2 trees, along with conference trees. Okay, that's a good idea. I will use the Halloween trees to make it spooky and creepy as well. Alright. I think the next step is going to be to mess with the heights a little bit. Do not want a super flat map. As a wise man once said, vision blockers improve a map. By the way, I'm not quoting myself. I was originally told that by Mammoth. I realize I repeated that knowledge in a previous stream, but the person who originally said it was Mammoth. Just gonna add just a little bit of this kind of stuff. This is always very important to your map. You don't want people to see the edge of the map. You want to have vision obstruction, that sort of thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'll probably bring it back down. Just very fast. Raise up. And this will be alright, I think. I'll probably raise a little bit, a few areas a little bit higher. Nothing too crazy after that, though. Yeah, okay. And then this part will have to be smoothed out again for the country house, but other than that, I think that's pretty good for the terrain. Kind of a rolling hill terrain, but with trees, obviously. Okay, yes, there is a fairly long walk. I think the next step is going to be to place down. The mansion's going to take up the most time. So the players aren't going to actually walk into this mansion. The map's going to end, and then they'll get teleported into the next level, which will have an entirely different layout of the mansion. So this will be constructed pretty hastily, I think. There's no need to put too much effort into the... because there won't be any interior decoration of the mansion in this map. They'll be teleported inside a completely different mansion, even though it's obviously meant to be the same mansion. Alright, we're just getting rid of trees and stuff for the mansion spot. It's gotta be some kind of a stone mansion. Something... gotta be careful it's not just a block of stone is the thing here. So what I'll do is I'll put these like protruding stone things at the front. And then, could kind of have this stick out and there'd be like wings. Maybe this. And you know what I could try and do is have a little hedge maze off to the side. That might add to the appearance here. So since the player's really not going to see these other sides, I probably won't put too much thought into it. Alright, Now let's start bringing these up. It's going to look a bit like a castle. I will remove some of this stone. I'll have some wood involved in this outer veneer as well, just because you don't want to have all the same type of modular. That's another lesson that I've learned painfully. Alright, so just not much to say here, just to fill in the walls. Hopefully this doesn't have too much of a performance impact. I don't think it will, because it's not going to have any interior decoration. All of this map's going to come from the ambience, and it's going to be a challenge to pull it off. Because it takes a fair amount of time to find sounds you can use for free, and then to actually implement them into the game, which is why I'm focusing on kind of blazing through the building to focus more on scripting. This has to go down. Alright. I'll do something like that, maybe. Then I'll have some door frames. Possibly layer on some of that. If it looks good. Okay. So Ravmar's asking me how the stream went, and actually the stream, I don't know if you're still watching, but the stream is ongoing. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing this challenge as we speak, as you're sending these messages. I might have worked myself into a corner here. There's a small chance that I've done that. Gonna have to think long and hard about these door frames. Might just do it that way. Prison walls are the way to go, perhaps. See how it looks from a distance. That looks alright. Yeah. Got some stone walls behind there. And then we can just cap the whole thing off. Actually, we'll probably want to put some of the fancier roofs instead of just flat floors, just to make it look a bit better. Okay, so let's do it this way. Stone floor for the... I wonder if I could do if roofs would look good. Hello, Scootile. The challenge of making an entire campaign is what I'm working on today. Yeah, that'll look alright, perhaps. Right now I'm working on the first level. The main character and their team approach a scary-looking mansion. Thanks. Yep. Feel free to tune back in as this continues. I may be out of my depth with this challenge, but I'm gonna do my best here. Just getting these roofs added. So my original hope was to yeah, so my original hope for this was to spend the first hour building and then the last 2 hours scripting. That's obviously not feasible, I don't think. I'm already, well, I don't know. I'll see how fast I can do this. I'll see if I can add some prefabs in here to speed things along. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I'm proud of that look, I think. I think that looks alright. Let's get some doors in here. And now we have to do stone walls behind here because people are going to see through and see that the mansion's empty otherwise. See if there's any house prefabs I can put in for the country house. Oh, aha, a green district house. Wonder if that would work in this context. Let's flatten this out. Let's have it flatten really fast. Bring that down. That doesn't look too natural there. That looks better. I'll have to reduce that, I think, but let me just do it quickly. Yeah, okay. We're good. Let's keep it going. Huh, so these obviously, you can see here, are not working. I'm guessing they might work if I just did this and removed rocks and trees. Otherwise, we'll see how it looks with the with not the whole house spawning in, because that could add to the creepiness factor. We'll take a look. So I guess it's just not. Oh wait. There we go. That's gonna spawn in. Good stuff. This will be the that'll be the creepy house. But now we have to figure out a way to actually make this map creepy. First step, I think, is going to be to add trees. We'll start with conifers. Let's get something we can copy and paste around here. We definitely want to have the intimidating conifer tree line. I'm going to get rid of some of these naturally spawning ones, but not too many. And this is really this whole thing is really one big experiment, and honestly one big gamble too, because I have no idea if this is even going to play well, or if it'd be an interesting concept for a campaign. It's just what came to mind, and I don't really have too much time to change it, so... Let's do it this way. That's a little weird. Let's do it this way. Something like that, yep. Then perhaps like that. No, that's a little weird. That is a little weird. Let's do it this way. What we could do is have the group running from some entity. Not quite sure. I'm thinking it could be really easy to turn this into an SCP thing. I'm not sure that's the route I want to take it though. This map will be kind of the training map, I think. Training and, like, introduction to the campaign. As they go through this road, they're going to encounter different things that will require them to use a few different mechanics. Let's see how this looks from the ground. Not too bad. Well, there's got to be trees there. And, alright, that's good. We're done with that. Let's get the player down. That's a custom unit. The players will be Green District soldiers because why not? Why not? I placed one down. Okay, I'll have to find him later. Let's get another one down. Come on. Oh, there they are. I'll change their equipment around. But there'll be 3 of them. Might as well take that, and we'll modify it, of course. We'll place the player right here, at the front. So now we gotta... Alright, so now we have to think how to build and script this. I guess we could just move right on to the next one and script them one at a time. Somewhat of a gamble. I might try it. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this map and go on to the next one. Building first, then scripting. That's how I'll do it. I'm gonna try to be completely done or mostly done with building by 3 o'clock. So after that 1 hour mark. Building an interior with sort of complex, distinct areas is going to be more of a time sink, though. So we'll see how this goes. Player walks in. What's the first thing they see? Big, open, intimidating receiving area. Alright, so this is where they'll walk in from. 2 doors are here, okay. They can kind of go over here, and they'll be like kind of big staircases. Out here will be a hallway. They can go a little bit up back this way. Okay. Let's get the wood door frames in. We don't want to make this area too big. That could be a bit of a trap. Perhaps this place will be infested with ghosts or something. That's my working idea. Some kind of unique mechanic ghost, though. Okay, the staircase. We'll go right here. Maybe right here. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if this is possible, but we'll try it out. Stone stairs, and we'll stack them like this. Oh, we can't. That's a shame. Then what we'll have it just be is stairs. Stone stairs. Going up another level. And there'll be some overlook up here. I'm just using stone walls as a placeholder. I will try to add some variety if I can. So this will be sort of the overlook onto the main area. Possibly there'll be some villainous character or enemy overlooking from the overlook. Do it like that. And this will all be in one grand room. Wish Jay and I added those 45-degree walls by now, but don't think they're in the game. No, they're not. Okay, then I guess we'll have to do that, even though it doesn't look the best. I figured that wasn't going to work. Sometimes I have to experiment with this kind of stuff. Okay, stone. This will be a sort of dining area right here. Will it? I think it will. But I don't want this overlook to go any further. All right. Let's work on stuff that's not going to be taxing my brain for the moment. Let's do that. Right here, there's going to be doors. These won't be doors. These will be an open hallway. So perhaps one of these sets of doors will be an elevator, and in order to win the map, you have to find the keys to or make the elevator work. Then you can go deeper into the mansion. Let's do it that way. Let's see how the railings work up here. They work okay. They seem a little bit out of place. It might be better than the stone small walls, though. I'll leave them there for now. I'll have this go up one more. Yeah, the concept of this map is going to be you find a way to get into one of these elevators. Or to the one elevator. This will lead into some place that's overlooking this hall down here. And perhaps something will happen if you're looking. Something will happen down there when you look at it from up here. Yeah. This will be the elevator. Not sure if it'll get used, but it has to be opened anyway. And upon being opened, it'll end this level. Okay, that looks alright. That looks alright. Armored doors for the elevator. So just so that somebody knows exactly what's on the other side. And maybe we'll even label it elevator as well. Okay, that's our objective. Let's see, how many rooms do I have to build here? One area there. This will lead off to a few different places. This maybe will be a gallery of paintings or something like that of the former residents of this fine mansion. Up here there's going to be 2 doors. And down here, it'll just lead to a dead end, I think. That's not great, great concept, but maybe I'll change it in a bit. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's get some modern doors. We could even make this area inaccessible, and so you have to go up here to get over there. That makes a lot of sense. We're gonna have to make it like this then. I don't know if this area is going to get accessed. I'm going to leave the door open for it to be accessed, but if there's no time for that, then I won't do it. This way will lead to one key. This way will lead to another key. This way is going to be more puzzles. This way will be more ghosty fighting and stuff, I'm guessing. What's going to be up here? What would be up here? A bar. That's what I'm thinking. That's the eating place. This is the bar up here. Something that's inspiring me now is the tops from Fallout New Vegas. That's how I got the idea for the bar, if you're wondering. Okay, and that will lead, could even lead into a theater like at the tops. But let's close off. Oh, we don't have to close it off yet. This is getting a bit big. This is getting a bit big. Let's go this way. See what happens over here. This can be a ballroom. Actually, let's have there be a little short and scary series of hallways or something. Let's do a really long one. It'll be a trick because there won't be any jump scares. The ballroom is where things get scary. There'll be some kind of wave defense or multi-stage event in the ballroom, and if you survive that, you get the key. And after that, you can come back through the side way. The side way will be elevated, so I don't have to put it down there. Okay, I sort of have a floor plan almost done at this point. This will end with bathrooms. Could be a couple of locked doors down here. Actually, no, these doors will take you back up above and out of this area. Okay. Floor plan nearly complete. I will not be done by 3 o'clock from the speed at which this is going. Hopefully for the building I should be done by 3:45 or 3:30. That's what I'm hoping for now. That's about all I really need right now. Okay, go up here, go up here. Floor plan is not quite complete because I have to do some of these rooms. This will be, I don't know what that'll be. This will be like the generator room or something similar. This could be like some tall tower. And whenever the player's not looking up, there'll be sounds up there. If I have time to script that in. And that is literally all I can do with this time. I cannot add any other rooms, or I'm going to just get bogged down in scripting and not finish this campaign. Let's put some roofs on here. How's it look down here? Looks like it needs to be grander. And you can make it grander in a way that won't require more decorating by just doing this. Save. Delete that. Great. This will be a spooky and scary dead end. Ballroom. That will be 3 high. It's quite possible I've already gone over ambitious with this campaign. If I have to cut something, I will, but I think I can probably rush through this. I think I can do it. That can just be that. That's all I need. Wait. You know, with a map, you know that you can turn something out in 3 hours. This is a lot more uncertain. I have to quickly... I gotta stand up for a second. Alright. ready to go back at it. Stone foundation. Also, I can't forget that one soldier I put randomly somewhere in the woods in that previous map. Okay. Everything is all covered. We've got a covered structure here. Okay. Let's get a pillar here to start with. And then this dining area is not as fleshed out as I would have liked. See if we can push it back like that. Now I think the obvious next step is to create a prefab for the dining area. That's just tables and chairs. Get a fancy table. Alright. Not the best. For now, it will do. Let's get a chandelier in here. Okay, let's get another stone pillar up here. Put some doors on this area. Alright, next order of business will be this room. Perhaps these maps, I'll put maps on here, will have some significance. Could be a code. I don't really know what the code would be at this exact moment. Oh, maybe I do know what they would be. I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's get some paper on here. The descriptions, or what are these called? The captions of the pictures are going to be the part of the code. Here I know exactly what I want to put. I'm just kind of jumping from area to area at the moment. Nothing too fancy needed there. I'm not really sure how to add more decoration here, except for rubble and blood and stuff, which I'll do. Alright, so this main area I think is the main concern that I have at the moment. There's nothing to populate it. I will try and jog my creative juices with by building the bar. Oh, let's get a door on there. Alright, let's get a fridge. Let's do it like this, actually. It's entirely possible even if I do this successfully, I'm going to need to take a short break from hardcore working on stuff. Got a fridge there. Shelf. And by that I mean just hardcore Ancient Warfare 3. I could still do videos and more casual stuff, I think. Let's do that. But not a challenge like this. I'm gonna have to take a break and decline from the challenges. I think I'll make wood doors breakable. In here will just be a supply closet. Okay, let's put this here. Generator room. How are we going to do the generator? It's always something you got to ponder when you make one. The generator, what that'll do is it'll unlock the seals on these doors to allow you to continue. Actually, there would be no way for the player to come back up then, so it would essentially be locking them out. What I could have it do is one of these doors is malfunctioned, so it's not locked. So that'll be the door that the player can use to come back up. This is like some sort of auxiliary ladder for going between floors, basically. That's what I'm imagining it as. But obviously you have to hide it behind stone walls, as with all wood walls. Okay, the generator. Let's think about this. I guess it could be not a generator. It could be like a rec room. No, we can do a generator. I just remembered how I should do it. Yeah, like this. Okay. Something like that. I get some boxes sticking out as well. Crates, sorry. It's the future one. There it is. This will be like the main power supply here. And what benefit does turning on the generator? Alright, you got to turn off the generator, which will deactivate this door, allow you to continue, but it will also turn off all the remaining lights in the building. That's how I'll spin it. Let's get some lights. Status lights, first of all. This is very simple scripting, so I can do it right now. When you press the button, it's going to set this light to turn off, and the other one to turn on. Any other effects I will add later. Alright, so that's the generator. That's that out of the way. Let's get some rugs in here. Actually, let's have a little table in here for the engineers who used to work here. And this place will even have a light hanging over it, so people immediately know the other effect of the generator being turned off. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get some paper around here. Oh, that's all messed up. Alright, that's fine for now. This is mostly for the creepiness factor, but if there's something like an ad here, I will do so. Maybe there'll be like a ghost encounter in here. That's for scripting only. I don't have to add too much decoration there. Couches and chairs down here. Let's do it. Can we get some more rugs down here? We can indeed. Wonderful, and it's fine that that's covered up, to be honest. I'm okay with that. Alright. I have to somehow tie that into a puzzle. Okay, I know what this is going to be. Alright. Walking into a vault, there's one more thing on the way to the vault. One more painting. And that's the last digit to the code. And the vault has like the leftover paintings and the key. The real question is, how do we put numbers on here? How does that make any sense? Could just be these ghosts are like soldiers or whatever, and so these will be the different units. Fourth bomb group. Third air wing. Ninth battalion. Just building this vault. Now this vault is going to be where the key to the elevator is. If necessary, I'll cut the entire other key for time, but I don't want to do that necessarily. Let's do a quick time check. 1 hour, 59 minutes. Just under 2 hours remaining on this challenge officially. Okay. Let's get some couches in here. Alright, so let's imagine the mind of the player here. They're frustrated, they don't know the last key. They could just guess it, but also they might look over here, turn back to look at that, and that's when they might see a map over here. So can get rid of motorized. Just the 5th Army. Okay, great. Now that's locked. Okay, there'll be a key in there. Player can come back. Come up this way. Come back over here. put the key in. I know I'm gonna have to change this, so let me do that right now. What's it called? What's that thing called? The key card, the reader. Yeah. Status light it's called. And once both of those are unlocked, then both of these doors will unlock. The player can come in and they win. All right. Final step is the ballroom. Let's get a dance floor over here. All right. Building complete. I think the building on this is just about done. For good measure. Some boarded up door frames. Gotta block these off now. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta stand up again. I'm actually gonna pause the timer this time. Alright, lots of sitting. Just gotta kind of stretch after a little bit. Pausing the timer here. Okay. Okay. I am now ready to continue. Let me unpause the timer. 1 hour, 54 minutes left, it says. That's enough time for a final level, I think. The final level will be smaller, and it'll lead more to the confrontation with that evil entity or person that you've been seeking. So obviously you walk... Well, let's do it this way. Let's get rid of everything but the elevator. Alright, so once you leave the elevator... Oh no, do you see that? I almost overrode the entire level 2, and I would have been completely messed up. Oh my goodness. Alright, so what happens when you walk out of this elevator? Could be a boss fight right then and there, but that would mean there's only one real map with any meat to it, and that would be the second map. I think there should be some kind of a build-up prior to the boss fight, or the final confrontation, or whatever, before it happens. I think a good way to do that would be to have it on a big old staircase. Actually, a staircase does not make sense, because this would be down in the basement, the lowest possible levels of the mansion. So, okay, that stumps me now. Let me think about this. Hmm. This could be like the crypts or something. Something kind of spooky like that. I'm gonna try that. I'll try that idea and see how it works out for me. So this will be the hallways leading up to the confrontation, and this will be the start of the crypt area. Just like on the outside of the building, there's going to be these protruding pillars, but this time it's for an actual reason, because it's got to block off this elevator here. Crypts can be very big because they're going to get filled up with these tombs. And the player essentially is going to have to navigate this maze of the tombs here. You can approach it however you want. There's only one safe-ish way to get to the boss. I'm thinking the boss won't be that difficult, just because I don't want people to get frustrated by having to redo this this segment over and over. I guess I won't make it too long of a segment, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Instead, We're gonna have to be like a portal or something that the ghosts are whizzing out of, and the boss turns around and sees you. And then they attack. I think that's a fine idea, but let me have the player go up some steps first. Huh. That's concerning. Time to get rid of all these. That was a waste of time. Thought I could layer this floor onto another type of floor, but I guess I cannot. Not if it goes on first, anyway. Let's get some concrete floors. Building the scary crypts now. Third, I am making a sort of a mix of like thriller and fighting. You fight ghosts. That's what goes on in this campaign essentially. And I'm working on the final level, the boss level. I think this is going to be a 3-level campaign, which, if this all shakes out, equals about 1 hour per level. You fight the Ghost King or whatever in the crypt. It's not actually what I'm going to call it, but the main big bad individual gets fought down here in the crypts. Oh, I guess I haven't said this yet, but leave a like if you want to see more challenges. I will do them if people extraordinarily want them. I might let up on them without a clear indication that people want to watch them. I know the first one did very well, which inspired me to make this one. But, you know, they are pretty stressful. It's okay, though. It's sort of a... It's kind of a good stress, because you're doing something you like doing. You're creating a piece of content, both in the game and on YouTube. Alright. Okay, so yeah, the crypts are done. Alright, here. Let's have the player walk through one last set of doors, and then that's the boss fight. Yeah, I think challenges are fun too. Just stressful. It's possible for something to be both. Metal wall. Let's do it this way. Seems to me that building won't be complete till about 3:35, but it's not too far off my initial estimate, which was 3:30. I think I might have said 2:35. I meant 3:35, which is not too far off from my original estimate. By the way, this door is going to get opened up soon. It is a lot of stone. I'm going to try and add some more variety to the modulars when I get a second. I'm just doing the more basic building at the moment. Yeah. In fact, I'll try to diversify right now. We're gonna make your first campaign. Nice. I'll play it if you want me to. Hello, NG. Working on level 3 of my campaign challenge. This is the boss level. Once I'm done building it, I'm going to go back and script everything. And now here's what I'm gonna try and do. Down here will be a pit of flames. Somewhat recently I watched the Indiana Jones movie Temple of Doom. And there's a scene that's pretty memorable to me where they are lowering someone into a pit of flames like this, in a room somewhat like this. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. A pit of flames. I'm going to pause for a brief second. Alright, let me just get back in the chair here. So what I'm going to have are these bridges that come down, probably just two bridges that come down from this elevated area where the boss is. And at that elevated area will be the teleporter that the ghosts are teleporting in from. Okay, so these bridges down cannot be as cool as I thought they were going to be, unfortunately. I just have a limitation from the engine there. But it'll still be pretty cool. This will be the portal area. So as my phone battery winds down, I'm going to start to well, when my phone battery runs completely out, I won't be able to read the chat in real time anymore. I'll have to stop making the campaign to read it, so I'll probably be less active, engaged with the people in chat once that happens. Just unfortunate, but it's probably going to be what happens. My phone's currently at 5%, just so you know. I have it just right next to me, and I use it to read the chat. Pit of flames, pit of flames. Let's do this. We don't need to have flames on the bridge. So I think what's gonna happen is these ghosts will run. They come out of the portal, and they'll run out off to the sides, off to like side hallways, and disappear. That'll just be the opening set piece. And then I think what I'll do for the boss is I'll just have a ranged ghost that can teleport to randomly by predetermined spots. I don't think it needs to be any more complicated than that, especially given that I now only have an hour and a half to script 3 Ancient Warfare 3 maps. Alright. Now for the portal, which will be blue fire. Actually, no, let's put some smoke down here first. I like blue fire and portals, but this is not tied into Good of the Company in any way. Just wanted to make sure that I was explicit about that. Alright, so that could be that could just be the portal there. Hello, I don't know who this person is, but welcome to the stream. Yeah. I'll show what that's all about. Don't understand their message. Okay, building. Okay, there's still a bit to do on the building, I think. Good luck, Engie. Are you gonna make Minecraft Dungeons material in Ancient Warfare 3? Aside from just the units? That's what I want to know. This will be the thing that blasts open the metal doors. Okay, as far as building goes, let's see if there's any prefabs I can use here. Well, let's get some containers and boxes. Maybe this place was undergoing repairs. Let's actually get some full-on rubble around here. Since there was, after all, a ghost attack. At the very end, I'm going to go through and add blood and stuff everywhere. They're just the very small stuff. Alright, this seems like a good enough boss room. I think it's time to go back to level 1 and start scripting. We ended the building process at about 3:34, which is 1 minute short of my final prediction, so that's pretty cool. Alright. The main character is going to be Yes. Let's have the main character have a DMR, not an assault rifle, because that it's not fully automatic. And the player will have one companion on this journey. So I think what'll have happen. Haven't quite thought of a name yet for this project, but I think something might come to me. Okay. This will be entirely optional, but it will show some of the mechanics off, so I would recommend it. Let's get some ghosts. Okay, let's start off like this. Wait, actually, wait a minute. Let me get this one-time event thing. And then if that's true, let's get the credits and intro rolling. Not credits. Credits as if there's other people working on it. Size 400%. Placeholder name. I'll have that run for 10 seconds. Intelligence. Wait a minute, okay. You have been dispatched to investigate reports of hostile individuals near the, what's the name? What's a good name for this? Say the Hollow Mansion. See how that sounds. The Hollow Mansion. Intelligence thinks it's Green District rebels. But you're not so sure. Gonna script in a ghost attack. Gotta spawn a custom unit. Trying to think of any sort of mechanics that could be used to add some uniqueness to this campaign. Let's just do that a bunch. A bunch. Okay. What's an interesting mechanic that I could use? Maybe when the player gets damaged, time slows down. Let's at least start with that. There's the half speed for 4 seconds. Actually, let's add an overlay. I did not know that passive units with snowballs move towards enemy units. That is interesting. I wonder how that could be used. Does the color overlay go away after a little while? Oh, okay. I know Street Rush. I think what I might just want to do is have it randomly spawn ghost anywhere on the map at a regular interval. Every 5 seconds, let's say. It's gotta be red, obviously. Huh. Can you not have a random float 3? Uh-oh. Hmm. How can you have a random float 3? Get a random float. You need to use random array. Okay. I've never... Get the element from the array at a given index. Never used arrays, so this will be interesting. Set the array to float 3. Okay. What then? What do you do after you set the array to float 3? Do you do it like this? Get some float 3 nodes, okay. Alright, you write out how to do that. I am gonna keep working on this other script. Gotta end this with a positive result, obviously, so we can move on to the next map. Alright. The array node number needs to be more than 0. Could it just be 1? Oh, 2 maybe. So is the idea that you go between 0, 0, 0 to like 255, 255, 255? While you answer that, I'm going to set the scene here. Got it. Okay. I understand now. Thank you. I will use that. I will do 10 different places. Because why not? I got a little bit of time for that anyway. So these are all the different options that the game will have to choose from when it comes to spawning one of these ghosts. I understand, finally. Alright, let's hook these all up. But I think it's going to want to do that a little bit faster than every 5 seconds. I'm going to do every 2 seconds. Really apply pressure. Get random from this array. Then we'll have it spawn the custom unit there. We should be good. Now I have to make sure. And that seems like an unlikely glitch. I'm not even going to waste the few seconds needed to fix that possible glitch. I think it'll be good. Let's add some Green District soldiers. Turn off friendly fire. Turn off deathmatch. Alright. Add some fog. Nice. I think we're done. This, on the other hand, becomes more of a challenge. Let's get the player from level 1 actually, so we can carry him over. Now let's put all these guys on guard mode. And put this player in the squad of the main character. Okay. We can add a bit more decoration. We got a bit of time. Some couches are in order here. Perhaps a little bit of this. Alright, so what I think I'll have it do is when the player enters here, door locks. And the door closes. Come on, come on. Okay, now that we're in here, the main thing is the boss fight. Maybe I'll think about the boss fight and do the other areas, because that's probably the biggest time crunch of this area. I want to add a bit more like feeling to this whole section, but let's just get the meat and potatoes of the rest of this area. Just made sure that's entirely secure. Okay. Okay. Now that is a shame that that's gonna happen. What? I will get rid of these and no one will be any the wiser. Look at that. Incredible. Let's get a ceiling light for this room. Ceiling light for this room. And one for this room. So I think what's going to happen is when this button is pressed, all those lights turn off, but also that'll be when the random spawns for the ghosts start up again. By the way, do not follow my example on one important thing about this about this project, and the important thing that you should not follow my example on is that I'm not playtesting at all. That is something that is very important that you do. When you're making something in Ancient Warfare 3, it's a good idea to make sure everything works exactly as intended, because even a small glitch could still ruin it, for someone anyway. Alright. And now we want to have it unlock. That one door that was locked. Come on. And to make it even more obvious, let's open it. Alright, let's see if I can remember the code lock thing. Okay, I remembered it. Now I gotta get the code, the correct code. That's true. Open the door. And now what's the code that has to, what does the code have to be? 4 3 9 5, I think. Yeah, 4395. Let's get that key in there. Hook this key up to this. And get some bookshelves in here. 1 hour remaining. 1 hour remaining in this challenge, everybody. Well, not quite exactly. Let's see here. Oh, 1 hour and 9 minutes still remain, technically. It looks like I'm going to end up having time to get everything scripted that I want to have scripted, and then come back and do more decorating and focus on some of the just the looking nice elements of it, which is great. At the moment, pretty lackluster in terms of the decoration in a lot of places. I think it'd be fine, like it would suffice, but it would not be amazing. It would just be mediocre at best. You know what I mean? Alright, I think that's about all I want to do right now. Let's go back here and take care of the one thing I've been sort of dreading, this sort of mini-boss, mini-event thing. A key. What do we do about the key here? I have an idea. Stone door frame. Let's get a glass wall. This will be a sort of built into the wall safe. that breaks when the boss dies. And all glass in the map breaks when the boss dies. It's the glass boss! Also known as the gloss. And right inside here, there's going to be a shelf with a key. That's connected to the elevator. There we go. Wait, not the stone door frame. The glass wall. I'll delete the stone door frame and re-add it after I have scripted the glass wall to disappear the way it's supposed to. Come on. No lag spikes, please. You can do this. You can do this, game. Alright. Doesn't exactly look amazing, to be honest, but maybe it would look better if I... Whoa! Did I just mess something up? Oh, I didn't. I didn't. I thought I had really messed up there. I thought I had deleted something by accident and then it done a lag spike because that meant it was deleting a ton of things. Whew! NG, I can tell you how to use a card reader. It just acts like a door. You just gotta connect a key to it, and then that'll work. The way it's supposed to. Alright, now the question really is, how do we make this a cool boss? How do we have this be a unique and cool event or boss? I have an idea for a cool visual, but not really for a cool gameplay mechanic. I suppose I could just make it just be a glass-looking melee boss. People aren't expecting a Golgi boss fight, you know what I mean? At least I hope they aren't. get the 1U script out. Alright, let's get the glass boss going. Let's do this. You know what I might end up doing is not going back and doing more decorating, but instead doing some sound design. That might be how I want to spend my time, the remaining time after I finish everything else. 3,000, and we'll give the player a melee weapon. Now I'm just having it so when they enter the room, the glass boss targets the player. It's just gonna ignore the player's soldier. $837 dislikes. Are you serious? I think it's just because you glitched out. Dislikes got removed, I think. Oh no, they did get removed, but the extension that adds them back got taken out or whatever. think I'm almost done with the scripting for this map. One like and 837 dislikes. I would check for myself, but I'm working on this, and I don't really want to peel myself away at this exact moment. Does anyone else see 837 dislikes? I guess they just do not like this campaign. Alright. Moving forward steadily. Just gotta set this to nighttime. Wait. What about the ghosts? I forgot a critical thing. The only fightable enemies in the map. I'll check. There are 2 likes, and I can't see the dislikes at the moment either. I'll check afterwards. But just so you know, there's 55 minutes left in the challenge. I'm going to do the same type of script as there was in the first map. Global variable. Ghosts! So determine if the ghosts are going to start spawning. Once the thing has started, every five seconds, let's say, a ghost will spawn at one of these random spots if the global variable called ghosts has been activated. Well, now my phone has shut down, everybody, so I won't be able to interact with chat live, unfortunately. Yeah. I'll just commentate what I'm doing, I guess. Working on what I just said I was working on. If that's true, then we want to get an array. Let's have there be like 8 spots where ghosts can spawn. Less than an hour now to script the final boss and make any final changes. Things are intensifying. Oh, that would be cruel if a zombie. Okay, that would be cruel if that spawned there and somebody was jump scared by it. finishing hooking up these scripts. Let's make sure it's a red unit. Float 0, obviously. Now we have to make it so that the ghost variable is turned on when the generator is turned off. And then we'll be done. Alright, that is the last core scripting that needs to be done for this map. I would love to have music and sound design in here, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to be possible at this stage of the game. Okay, how are we going to work this? So they're going to be fighting in here. Yes, but they're going to be pre-placed. Some of them, anyway. Well, no, all of them. But not all of them will be in guard mode. They'll be like their kind of last stand before you get to the boss. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for that, and now on to the boss. Oh, first we gotta script this, I forgot. When this button is pressed, it will delete these walls and start the set piece that will initiate the boss fight. This boss fight will hopefully be a little more complex, but not by too much, compared to the glass boss. I already said earlier what I want it to be. A ranged ghost with teleporting abilities. And, you know what, maybe a boss bar too. That's about all I need for that. And after that, hopefully, little teeny bit of sound design, just a crumb of sound design would be great. Holy cow, okay. Okay, there's one. Then we'll have it set the global yeah. Let's get a global variable in here. FB for final boss. What's the final boss gonna look like? Here's what I'm thinking. The main military in this Green District universe, which is only loosely a part of the Green District universe, but the main military is the Grand Legislature, and they have these soldiers, which you've already seen. So I was going to turn one of them into a part ghost. Maybe a sniper. Yeah. Make him a bit bigger. Oh, great. Gotta delete this one and start with a custom save version of him. How much health? 5,000. Gonna have to go back and add some ammo crates throughout this campaign, but other than that, 5,000, 4,500. Dismemberment off. Attack distance 45. I forgot the most important thing, which is that he has to be a ghost. And I have to do the exact same thing I just did, which is delete him. Do a custom version. Let's get rid of the military helmet. Make him a ghost. Add some ears. Oh, that's funny. I guess none of that's gonna happen. And I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah, that'll be how he looks. Okay, I got an idea. I've got an idea. Every like 2 seconds spawns a new ghost from over there. So start endless loop. Every 3 seconds, get the global variable that says the boss fight has started. Then, if it's true, spawn a custom unit. Spawn them 2 at a time. Right there. Then I can just copy this over and do the same thing after a little delay. Let's set this up to 5. Right now the boss himself. Let's connect it to here. That's just going to be easier if I connect it to the button script. We'll set the boss to target the player. Oh, we gotta get the player and his soldier down. I gotta make this sort of an airlock. Otherwise the player can exploit the boss. Alright, so now, okay. Okay, let's get this one. This is the final major script I gotta do here. Endless loop. Every, let's say, 5 seconds. Or let's say 6 seconds. It's gonna get the global variable about whether the boss fight started. If that equals true, then he will teleport to a random spot. Nine, only 9, or 8. We'll go 8. 8 different spots. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. It's back here. It's down here. Over here. Up by here. And up by here. Gonna get a random one of these. And then teleport. All right. Thankfully, he wasn't on the player's. He started out on the player's side there. That would have been bad. Okay. Right, that might literally be it. Let me play test that. And while this is loading, let me check the chat. Any major blunders you guys noticed? How about you make 2 campaigns? One of them is the one that was made in 3 hours, and the other is almost the same, but there isn't a time limit to make it so you can add more. That sounds like a very good idea. I would like to do that. I wanted to do that with Green District Facility Siege, where I made one that had no time limit, just to fully explore those ideas. So, yeah, I could do that with this. If you want to, if you would play that, totally. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's turn up the game. No, friendly fire. These guys take a lot of hits. What I've learned from this is that I have to reduce the number a little bit. I don't just turn off friendly fire so I don't kill my own team. This is locked, right? Yeah, okay. can avoid those guys. Hello. So it works as intended. A few things I gotta do though. Cut down the number of initial guys, turn off the friendly fire, and reduce this guy's skill, and have it so he targets the player immediately. I'll just turn him around, yeah. There we go. One more time with friendly fire off. And an ammo kit. An ammo crate. Ammo pile. There we go. You know what I also have to do is lock this. Let's try it again. Yeah, I'll put in the boss bar if I have time, which I currently have 34 minutes, so I probably will have time for that. Alright, this guy better hold the line here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can do it. He can't, he couldn't. I figured he was going to die there if I didn't save him. Let's get some more ammo. Check chat while I'm getting more ammo. No new messages. Hello, friend. Oh, my friend! These guys made a mistake because now I have my friend's gun. Need to add cover. Need cover in this boss fight for sure. I can do that. Welcome back, Third. Finishing up the third level and the boss fight. Alright, let me, Okay, boss bar time. Boss bar? Please? Where are you? That's sad. It's just not there. I will turn the volume down for the game and I'll turn it up for my voice, sure. Alright, time to rip the boss bar script directly from Good of the Company. That is a large script, yes. Just a little over 30 minutes now left in this challenge. What do I call that comb? The guide. Enigmatic. Final test. Geordi. Yep, his name is Geordi. No! Alright. Let's get a bit more ammo before I fight this guy. The guide. Yes. King Geordi. Occupation, the guide. Whoa! Alright, so it works as intended. I think what I have to do is buff the health of the player, though. And perhaps give them a medical crate before the fight, too. Would be good. Alright, now I'm going to go back through each level and consider the resources. So, add a medical crate, add an ammo pile, that sort of thing. There already is that stuff here. Just going to grab it and do this. Pop down some smoke, some shells. And test it out. Wait, let's turn off. Okay, friendly fire is off. Okay, let's do this. "26 minutes remaining in the challenge, everybody. 26 minutes. Alright, so after I've tested all these three to make sure everything works, I'm going to try and add some music, but if I think music is a little bit out of the question, there's a few other things I can add. Oh, placeholder! Now that would have been embarrassing if that was in the final version. These guys are also on default, not guard mode. I could turn up the time scale slightly on this map. Or add Frostfire's fast moving script. I mean, sorry, that's Noita Wizard's fast moving script. So these guys clearly spawn way too fast. And then they run into that trigger, which triggers the credits again. Okay. Well, I know what to fix. I'm going to do exactly one play test for each map, I think. Just to save on time. I really don't know. I don't know a good name for this, actually. Put this guy in the squad. Set everybody else to guard mode. Let's bring this down to like every 8 seconds that happens. And try it again. Intransigence. What does that word even mean? And I've heard the word. I just don't remember what it means. Final minutes, getting stressful. Gonna wait for my teammate. There's still a fair amount of them that come out of there. Holy cow. Let's keep moving. Gotta let them keep up, but these ghosts are coming out of everywhere. This was probably the weakest map out of all of them. Just because of how kind of... not a lot of puzzles or anything, it's just a lot of walking. But it's not, it's fine. I don't hate it or anything. I'm satisfied with the project. And these tree lines look very intimidating, so I'm proud of that at least. Now let's come out to this scary looking mansion, why don't we? Okay. Or Hollow Point, yeah, okay. I'll call it that, I think. Hollow Point. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the previous stream. The one where I did the Green District Facility Siege, because that campaign also had an agent doing Special Forces stuff, and I'm going to make sure that I remain in continuity here. You're also making a Ghost campaign. That's cool. Yeah, nice. Okay, I might just... might leave it at that. This one. This map is about ready to be done. Gonna playtest the second one now. I've already playtested the third. If you had time, you could add cool synthwave Stranger Things as continuous music. Yes, I could do that, and I have a few sound effects for ambience lined up to just pop in. I'll see what... You know what? Maybe I do have that kind of song lying around, actually. I have that as well for my RPG map. I might just reuse it. No one will know, because it's one song out of many. I'm going to pull up those songs. Don't crash. Do not crash. Do not crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Let me pull up those songs. Here's one called Land of Phantoms. Glad I caught that. It's gonna be unknown. I like this. It almost sounds more like a mix of like military drums and creepiness. That might be good for either the first or the second map. Can you hear this, by the way? You hearing the song? 17 minutes left. Come on, come on. Hurry it up, hurry it up. We don't have all day. Come on in here. Get in here. Grab the door. See if this works. It does. Awesome. What the heck? Oh. A ghost ran over this trigger which teleported me to the boss room. Okay, that's got to be fixed. Making a campaign about invading a sanctuary of ghosts. Gotta make sure the person entering this trigger is the player, so that glitch does not happen again. And I also think it would be a good idea to switch if I have time, switch out the player's green laser attachment with a flashlight. I'd have to fix all the references to the player in the scripting though, so like I said, if I have time. Press and play. Yeah, this is meant to be horror where you're not completely defenseless. Although, I mean, yeah, the horror aspect is probably going to be a bit... I mean, I just don't have time to make a completely moody, ambient project. But yes, it is horror action, I would say, or thriller. Something like that. Let's put the guard out here. I'm going to replay the song. I think it's 4915, 4935. Why does it do that? Why on earth does it teleport me into this room? Ruh-roh. I'll fight him anyway. Is he blue? I bet he is, and he's not taking damage because of no friendly fire. Yep. Alright, my goodness. Could you upload the campaign maps? Yes, I could. Once I'm done with them, obviously. After this challenge is done. First thing. Switch him. And then we have to consolidate these two things. Oh, you know what? I bet I don't have to do anything else. Because I bet the red zombies are going for the blue boss. So I don't have to fix any... I don't have to add more script. I do not have to take more time on that area. Come on. Come on. So as soon as I click that button... What on earth? Let's add a light there. 12 minutes. I'm not including in the campaign time, by the way, the writing of the description for this project. So it's just to build it. I mean, it would be great if I could do it in that time, but... So what the heck is going on with this boss fight? Basically, the second I press that button over there, it teleports me in. Oh boy. One last little stump right before the end of this thing. Let's first put in a light. I think it could be solved. Okay, hold on. How could it be solved? Just lower that intensity there. This fight, I mean, this problem could be solved by, let's try locking this. I'm putting the key right here. And then looking back, hold on, let's look back in this script right here, this trigger. Well, we'll see if that fixed it. Yeah. Let's lock that. Okay, that's locked. Let's put a key down. All right. Let's try it. I just attempted a fix here. Okay, I've not been teleported into the boss room yet. I have not. No, you do that. You go down there. I believe the order here is 4395. 4395. I want to add lights there. Okay. I think I fixed it. I think my fix fixed it. No. So I want to add lights to these Oh boy, this will be a danger. Coming up here. Okay. Note to self. Add light to the paintings and just resources like ammo crates everywhere. Whoa. All the structural issues are fixed. I'm fairly sure. That's what was going wrong. Okay, I get it now. It's not hooked up there. Of course it's not. Okay, but everything should be fixed. I was the one who got a Steam message a couple of minutes ago, I believe. You must have heard that. That's happened a couple of times. Oh, come on. Not the navigation data. That's not what I want. 7 minutes on this challenge. I got the navigation data again. No. Will that do it? Sort of. That sort of does it. I'll take it. I'll take that. Let's get a ammo pile over here. And a med kit over here. 2 med kits, actually. Okay. That's that for that level. I do believe all that's left now is to add sound. I have 5 minutes left, 5.5. I started a little bit after 2 o'clock, so it's 5.5 minutes is my time now. Okay, so we have that one song, Land of Phantoms. What's another one? Listening to another here. That can be for the boss fight. This will be for this one. Okay, got it. Great. I'm going to copy these into my Ancient Warfare 3 program folder. Let's make a new folder here, and we will call it Hollow Point. Continue. And I will name them based on which level they appear in. Alright, got him. Come on, do not freeze up on me. Sound. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I should not be showing this at all. Okay, it's fine. Actually, I don't think it showed anything bad, so I think we're good. Gosh, I gotta play 2DX. What was I thinking? Go, go, go! I don't think I saved that. I do not think I saved that. Final moments freaking out here. Okay, come on, come on. Click into that. Stands for Land of Phantoms, by the way. I don't know why I put an F there. It should play a sound when my time's up, so... A minute and a half. Okay, those are all saved. Oh wait, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta make it so that when the boss dies, you win. I'm going to try and add something that says made by Liam in 3 hours. I don't know if I've got the time, though. Done. Done, 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 done. Save. 19 seconds. 18 seconds. I think I've done everything I want to get done here. There might still be a game-breaking bug, and I'll be very sad if there is, but that's my final offering for you guys. Hopefully this all works out. And that's the timer. Okay, 3 hours right there. 3 hours, 3 maps. Hollow Point, everybody. Wow, that was, in many ways, more intense than just the map challenge. Just making one map in 3 hours. I will now go about the process. Oh, I do want to save that. I will now go about the process of putting this together into a campaign, and I will show you that process as well on stream. But the basic construction, the putting together the content of the campaign is done. This is now just visual, like veneer, you know what I mean? Campaigns. Create campaign. We're going to call it Hollow Point. You are a soldier of the Grand Legislature deployed to investigate reports of hostile individuals near the Hollow Mansion. Intelligence thinks they are Green District rebels, but you are not so sure. It's basically the same thing I put in the campaign itself. And then I'll say made as part of a 3-hour campaign challenge. And then I'll link this stream later. Thumbnail, I guess I'll just use this thumbnail for now. Level settings. I'll put in this first one. Second one, I'm still thinking of names at the moment. Third one can be called the guide. First one can be called the approach. Second one can be called the struggle. And yeah, and then the guide. Okay. You arrive at the area of operation. I'll just call it AO. That's what Mammoth always says when we play Arma. The struggle. The Hollow Mansion is filled with dangers. Can you activate the elevator to progress on? And I'll say, meet the guide. Money transfers through campaigns if you... Oh, actually, I don't know if it does. That's a very good question. We do not need to have inventory on. We just be from battle. Or from the previous battle. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll upload it. Hollow Point, everybody. It's uploading now. There it is. It's done. I see it. Wow. And I think I would like to improve the thumbnail. So I'll go and do that now. And while that's happening, I will just talk about this. This was quite incredible. Thank you for watching this so far. I mean, it's not quite done, but thank you for supporting this madness of making 3 maps in 3 hours. Maybe I'll take one from the boss fight area. And then none. And then I'll just put in the main character. Obviously this is not part of the campaign's content, so I hope it's okay that I'm making slight changes here. I will not save them. They will not go into the campaign. This is just for the thumbnail. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if that looks better or worse. What do you think about that as a thumbnail? Alright, I'm also going to credit Kevin MacLeod in the description here. Music by Kevin MacLeod, and I know he has a specific way he wants people to credit him, so I'll go back and do that probably after the stream. Is this a good thumbnail? Okay, I see one person said cool, so I will take that as encouragement. Let me just do, there we go. Okay, hollow point thumbnail, I'm calling it. Very simple. And I could even put text on it. I'll play around with that here. Put text on it that says hollow point. That's what I'm doing right now, for anyone wondering. Just editing some text on there that says hollow point. This has definitely been an adventure from having only the most basic possible idea for this campaign, and it's now kind of really taken shape. So it's pretty awesome. And I will post the campaign maps as requested. I'll do that in a minute, but first I'm going to post something in the JNI server and someone tell me if it looks good. Just got to add the outline around here. And saving the image, and now I'll post it in the JNI Games server. It'll be in the videos channel, so anybody here who wants to, let me know what you think about that. Posted. Oh, you're playing it right now, Isaac. Awesome. Well, let me know what you think about that. What do you think about the campaign? Tell me if there's some major bug or game-breaking glitch. A less harsh red, says Jay. Alright, I will do that. I will make it less harsh. Alright, well, you've seen that one, Jay. Now, what do you think about the sequel here, which you're about to get hit by the sequel at 1,000 miles per hour? High speed, high powered, amazing sequel. And that's not the image I meant to send. That's a different thumbnail. This is the proper thumbnail. Well, you can leak that image, Jay. That image that I posted by accident already is a thumbnail from an older stream. Okay, you like that thumbnail? Okay, I will put that I'll put that as the thumbnail right now. Actually, I'm going to do it through... Wait, okay. I'm going to... Because I don't know what other random stuff I have in my files here. I really don't want there to be something from, like, school. So, what if I can do this. Watch this, guys. Whoa! Whoa! No more Ancient Warfare 3. Alright, I'm going to click into HoloPoint and change the thumbnail now. And you can see it. You are a little bit late, Eagle, but you will arrive just in time to play my new campaign. I'm just making the edited, nice-looking thumbnail for it, and then I'll post it in the JNI Games server. I want to load from other path here. Oh, right, I got to put it back into the user drive, not downloads. So it probably didn't matter that much, but you still get to see a black screen for another few moments. Program files. Ancient Warfare 3 themes. I'll just put it in the themes because I will. Alright, we've gotten through that, and now gotta find it in Ancient Warfare 3. There we go. Done. The thumbnail has been added. I will now restore your ability to see. It's coming back. You see it? Whoa! Whoa! It's back to normal. Wait, it's upside down. Hold on, guys. Let me just kind of flip it on its inverse here. There we go. There we go. And if you want, I will show you the new thumbnail. If I reload, maybe it's already fixed. It's probably... No, it's not. Okay. I'll just load it from here, and you can see. That's the thumbnail. You see that right there? HoloPoint. And it's available now for anyone to play. I'll post it in the JNI Games server now as well. I just put a brief description here. I'll load it up on Steam so I can copy and paste the description actually. Files you've posted. HoloPoint. There we go. And posted. I don't think the front door should be unlocked either, Isaac. But it doesn't prevent you from progressing, does it? It just allows you to go backwards and have a fourth wall break or something. Well, let me go back to the beach house. I need to relax after that. But in just a minute, I will be wrapping things up because I have to eat here. All right. Alright, and I am back. Fourth wall break, but it doesn't break the game. Okay. Thank you, Isaac. If you find any more bugs, definitely put them in the comments. But yeah, I think the challenge has been completed, and I am really, once again, absolutely shocked that I completed this challenge successfully. I thought I was going to post some kind of half-baked, partial campaign, but thankfully there's a fully playable narrative. So far, only a couple of light issues have been discovered. Nothing game-breaking, nothing that would prevent you from completing the campaign. Obviously, those things would probably be smoothed out with a full-scale campaign, but I like this kind of thing too because it allows me to really focus on what's most important about a campaign. All right. Well, that's the only stream I think I'll be doing for today. That's definitely tired me out. As always, I'm still working on these 3 projects, and updates will come fairly soon. Probably over winter break, actually. Over the holidays, I should say. I don't know when people have their winter breaks. All right. There'll also be some updates to the beach house next time. Always new updates every time I stream. So with that, I think I'll wrap things up. You found a railing that looks like it shouldn't be there. I think it should be there. I put that there on purpose. But anyway, that's all I have for this stream. See you guys in the next piece of content, which should not be too far off.